It's possible for you to be happy, really happy. Not fake happy, not happy over anything objectively, but by having first realized yourself. Happiness is a byproduct. If you chase it, you never find it. If you chase yourself, you'll find yourself. My experience, when I was 10 years old, I realized I would never be happy. I looked around and I saw what I called everyone lying. Everyone that I saw was unhappy and lying about it. And the first example of that came to me because we could hear our neighbors through the wall of our row house. And I could hear Alan screaming and fighting with his mother and getting beat up. But as soon as we were on the street, it never happened. And I'm sure they could hear me getting beaten by my mother and screaming and crying. It shook the house. But on the street, it never happened. We were all happy and friendly and everything's fine. And I saw that was true everywhere. I didn't know anybody that was happy. And so I gave up the pursuit of happiness. And that creates enormous freedom. So it allowed me to be able to fulfill myself without compromise. So I wasn't looking for happiness. And in the end, happiness found me. And I'm one of the happiest people in the world, maybe the happiest. I live with a goddess that I love, and she loves me. I'm happy with my life. I'm happy with myself. I'm happy with inside and outside. I never can even consider that as a possibility. Never wanted it, but it caught me because I wasn't looking for it. So then you start to see what it is you're really looking for. And if you give yourself to that and you surrender, you're naturally happy. Because just in the very act of surrendering it, giving it, such a release, such a burden gone, that you can be yourself. And to be yourself is to be happy. Doesn't mean you don't have ups and downs and pains and crashes, mistakes, blunders. All that can appear on the ground of happiness. When you're identified as a somebody, it all appears on the ground of me. So I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm crashed, I'm up. And that is basically the ground of suffering. But when it's the ground of happiness, everything's in its own place. There's still tragedy, there's still pain, there's still loss. Inevitably. But it doesn't have to cause suffering. So that's why we're here. It's possible for you to be happy, really happy. Not fake happy, not happy over anything objectively, but by having first realized yourself. Happiness is a byproduct. If you chase it, you never find it. If you chase yourself, you'll find yourself. That's the root of happiness. So really all I'm saying is if it's possible for this middle-class nothing kid from Queens to be happy, fulfilled, awake, free, and in service of love, it's possible for you. Because there's no difference. Difference of circumstance only. Difference of genetics, mildly. But essence, no difference.